Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of Wasted Days TV. I'd like to thank everyone who checked out the first episode and emailed in with all the positive feedback. It's much appreciated. I've got a lot of cool things lined up for future episodes, but right now is a two-part episode with the hardcore band The First Step. I've known these guys for a long time and they let me tag along with them this past weekend for their two shows in California. One in Anaheim and the other in Berkeley. Here it is, check it out. Other bands have flown out for California shows before. I think First Step may have taken that to the next level with the amount of times that you guys have done that before. Why the flyouts?
The flyouts were real. It was a thing we had to do it out of necessity because we all work jobs and all that, and I teach school, so I couldn't always get vacation time off. And so we could only come out for a weekend, so we're like, well, we can't drive out in a weekend, so we have to fly out. So it's pretty much, it's the way it had to be done. You take a day off work, like a Friday or a Monday or maybe both, and turn it into a good weekend.
The first West Coast weekend wasn't really a West Coast weekend. We had just started, and Ed we had decided to come out and do a week of shows, but we didn't have a week of shows. We only had about 5 shows, and they were all in SoCal within about 2.5 hours of each other. And so basically hung out at Ed from Livewire's house in Seal Beach, and just sat up listening to Youth of the Day records and perfecting our sound and stuff like that. And then we played, and then that was such a good time that we were like, yo, we gotta do this again.
How many have you guys done, you think? How many times have you flown out here?
See, probably about 4 or 5. Maybe this might be the 6th.
We don't have a lot of time off of work. We're getting older and stuff like that, and like dudes are married and have full-time jobs and stuff, so it's kind of just ideal for us to meet in a place like San Francisco and then drive down, or meet in SoCal and drive up, and that's what we're doing this weekend.
Fred came in from Connecticut. I think he flew into LAX sometime today. I flew in from out of Boston into Long Beach. Aaron came from DC, Ram from Seattle, and Greg just basically woke up and rolled out of bed.
So does Greg become the organizer? He's like home base when you guys come out to California?
If we're in SoCal, Greg's the man. He's planning everything, and he's got it on lockdown. He's got it organized, and on top of that, if that's not miraculous enough, he's usually screened 1,000 shirts for us and every other band.
Greg, pretty much, this is ground zero whenever we're here. He takes care of getting vans and getting everybody where they need to go. All right, we're at Chain Reaction and loading in all the stuff. We got here pretty early because we got to set up merch and all that kind of stuff. And now we just kind of show up and play the waiting game. It's kind of what the shows are, it'll be a cool show. There'll be lots of kids here and stuff, so it'll be good.
You have any kind of pre-show rituals to get you amped up?
Mostly just stretch out a little bit, kind of just nothing weird. Just like take care of my voice. Like I kind of this guy taught me to take about 10 minutes and just do like some humming because it warms up your vocal cords.
Well, actually, you guys are headlining our show.
I would never wear pants on stage.
Does Greg Bacon get away with that sometimes?
Greg Bacon does that sometimes.
Why is that? What's the deal with the rule?
The First Step thinks that you have more agility if you wear shorts. I say fashion over function.
You're a fashionable dude.
It's called Get.
Awesome, dude. Like, that's what I pictured Southern California like back in the early and mid 80s, you know? Just like craziness. But it was awesome, man. Like, the stage there is like the perfect width. So kids literally just have nowhere to go but like diving off the stage, you know? Like, if you want to get into it, you gotta jump. So it was awesome. The sound in there is good, but it's like really loud. So I'm kind of like my ears are ringing right now. But that's all part of it, you know?
Fred, how was the set for you?
The set was good for me, man. I couldn't hear a damn thing, but I had a good time, and I was feeling the energy. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Oh man, dude, I'm always stoked to see the first day since 2001 when they first came here to Cali. Been going to every single show I can try to go and see them, man. Always stoked to see them. Awesome live, awesome dudes.
These days that I see
is hardcore right there. Nothing more, nothing less. That's hardcore.
Yeah, Rich and I were talking after the show, and it's the closest thing we can think of from the generation we come from, as far as, you know, what we felt. Rich?
Good old times, lots of energy, good fun.
Mike was cutting out, didn't matter because the energy was there. Everybody was singing along. You could hear almost every word to every song just based on energy alone.
Any predictions for tomorrow? Same set? You think it's going to go off as hard as today? Be better?
Predictions? All signs point to badass because like last year at Rivalry it was pretty sweet. It was really sweet. And even though there's no stage diving at Gilman, there was like amazing
there will be
times.
anyway.
Yeah. Word. Like some shows, you are like so on fire, like kids could run into you and they could run into the mic cord and nothing happens. And then other shows, like someone sneezes in the direction of the mic and it goes out or the mic cord breaks. So tonight was one of those shows when just the mic cord's kind of broke and stuff, which was no big deal.